And that was Stephon Johnson, who you just had a chance to take a look at, the Sports Illustrated preseason All-American out of Dorsey High School in Los Angeles, California.
Here I am at the bottom of the pyramid, in the midst of the JV and varsity, Van Nuys Wolves cheerleaders.
Hey, I'm Scott DeFalco for FootballChannelUSA.com. Now, high school football is by far the #1 sport in high school. The popularity of the sport has many of the country's top athletes participating in Nike's 15th annual training camp. Jake Downey joins us right now from the University of Southern California with a Nike training camp update from Los Angeles. Super Bowl champion, you name it, he's done it. My fellow New Jerseyan, Mr. Joe Theismann, I want to ask you about the state of Notre Dame football right now, how you feel about what happened in the game last week, and where you think they're headed with Charlie Weis as their leader. Have some words of wisdom for the team tonight as they're trying to get their first victory of the season? It was well put, Mr. Nessa. Thank you. I'm down here on the field with head coach Tony Downs of the West Coast Sharks. Coach, tough game last week. Dropped your first one 24-8. Anything positive that you took out of that you can apply to this week's game against the Firehawks? At the Festival of Festivals, the 9th annual Coronaburg Festival here in beautiful, sunny Corona, California. And if all the people here at Coronaburg could give everyone out there a nice, warm Renaissance fair welcome. Congratulations on your Hall of Fame induction this past August, and I know they're retiring your jersey this Monday night, so maybe that's good karma for your old team, the 49ers. Coach Knox of the Dorsey Dons. Coach, time of possession, looks like Westchester has you a little bit there, but as is always in football, turnovers and penalties have been the difference. You have a 6-0 lead. What can people like you promoting the sport, showing support for the growth of these leagues, what can it do for semi-pro football across the country? I can't wait to get started, or maybe I'm just going to stay where I am. Let's go to commercial. I'm going into change. I'm looking very 21st century, or as Jessica put it, naked. In a word, I look Renaissance. This is actually the first woman who's offered to go out with me today. You talked in your presentation about dreaming and how important that is. Can you talk a little bit more about that, expand on that a little, just how important that is to the youth? You're back with Scott at mysportsmentor.com. In any position you play in football, the start of a position is a good, strong stance. All right, James, down here with player of the game, Josh Knight. Josh, talk about what their defense did today. Ran a 4-4, ran it effectively, really tried to stop the run, dared you to beat him, and that's what you did. What about with the mortgage crisis right now? Yeah, has there been any type of, is there any type of program for that? Yeah, Landis, the marquee matchup in the LCFL this week. 2 out of the 3 undefeated teams in the Firehawks opener. Firehawks come in with the #1 offense in the league, but guess what? The Raiders come in with the #1 defense. Back after the break with Sherry and Scott. We'll be talking with Pacific Hospice here on Inland Empire Live. Okay, Scott DeFalco bids you an Avita Satan from Corona, California. Until next week, we'll see you then.